Welcome back, everyone. Okay, let's get to work on these landing bays. Okay, looking on here, you can see there's lighting here on these dividing panels here. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 on either side here. So I'm gonna see how thin I can get these LEDs. Maybe pretty LED right inside here where it fits down snugly. And then run LEDs to it. Here this way and this way. Well, maybe 2 LEDs if I can get them to fit. Pointing this way and this way, so we get them on either end there. So I'm going to be using 20 mil fiber optic line here. So I got 11 there, one facing this way, one facing that way, 470 ohm resistor on there. Just gonna run fiber optic lines directly to them. Don't really need to cover them up or anything, I'll just glue those in place. Get the 4 fiber optics and the heat shrink there. Just get it on the end. Here we go. Until I get more of the build done, I got to wait until I figure out where I'm gonna run the wiring. Probably along the back from the inside and up. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so I was gonna drill little holes on this side and this side and then use these little SMDs to light up either side here. I'm just going to see if they're going to fit okay once I drill out the holes. You can see on here, they got these areas here lit up as well. But I'm assuming that's only lit up when there's activity down below here. Because there's plenty of other photos where those are not lit up. And you can see there's no lights here to light up each one of these here. I'm just trying to figure out where the lighting is coming from to light that up, the name of the ship. There's really no other place I can put lighting except in there and there, and then to shoot the lighting both that way. Okay, I'll try to figure this out. Okay, so I got them in there, looks good. Those all lit up. Now, before I put those SMDs in place, I'm going to get rid of all this stuff in here, because that's all got to go when I get those landing bays in. So let's get that done. I'm going to respray this whole interior with a thicker chrome silver, because I think the stuff I got in here right now is that German silver. It's very thin. Okay, get it all resprayed there. Looks good. Okay, so I got my little teeny tiny SMD. I'm going to put them in there in these four locations. Yes, I got those in there quite nicely. Let's do a quick light test. Not bad. Looks good. Okay, so I got these all done here. Look not too bad. Okay, now I'm going to put in ceiling lights that go all the way down. And then I'm going to put a clear plastic sheet over top of that. I'll have it frosted, and it lights up the landing base. So I have these two LED strips here, light strips that are going to go on the tops here. Okay, those look pretty good. Now, I'm going to tie in main lines going here and here. And it should go up into the model where they'll tie together inside. So I'm going to have the clear sheet come all the way up to the edges here, all the way down. So it leaves a bit of a gap here. And I guess I'm going to have to make some kind of a wall or something here, because you don't want to see all this all open area here, because the landing base is not that wide. But I got to wait for the bottom parts to get here, the actual landing strips. So at least I can get the frosted clear part over top. Paint the areas where I only want the lights to go through, and then we're good. Got this nice clear 1/8 thick plastic. Just got to cut out a piece that goes in there over top of that. Okay. Sorry, Americans, I'm using centimeters. So I need to go 15.5 plus 2. Let's see how many inches it's. Six and 2/8. 1/8, 2/8. 6 and 2/8 inches. At the widest point. You see it starts turning in before it goes to the end. 1 centimeter. It starts to curve in. And the very tip here. Let's make it 1 centimeter. If it's too wide, I can trim it down later. Another 1 centimeter. It turns at a sharper angle. Nope, it's 1.5. From that 1.5, it goes down 12 centimeters. Up 2. when I cut this out, I'm going to cut it out a little bit wider than what I estimated here. Okay, so I got the points where the lights are shining through. Just going to paint the rest of it so no light goes through any other part. There we go. Okay, I did the intermediate blue. I put it on the outside. This is like the bottom. I flip it over, put it in. Then I'll be painting the other side as well and adding a little bit of detail in the ceilings. Yeah, just gotta let that set now. Okay, now with this all in place here, what I need to do is I'm going to put a wall system in here on both sides, and then I'm going to add some detailing in the ceiling just to give it that little more oomph. I'm going to close these areas off here. Alright, so I made these two panels here to go on either side. I'm not putting them straight up and down. I'm putting it on an angle to go with the wall, just a little bit of an angle. Got to readjust this a bit more. There we go. Looks like that. Looks good. There we go. Looks good. Okay, I'm just going to add some detailing along the ceiling parts here. Just going to use sections off of a tree here to put it along the ceiling there. Okay, so I got all those done there. Looks not too bad. Okay, just gotta let those set now. Okay, so I got rid of all this stuff that was in there. That was stupid. Because I'll look at a photo, because there were ribs or ribs in the landing bay. And I got that on there. But that looks like crap. Because I hand cut it and all that stuff. So I was just thinking, you know, I have this funny looking thing called a 3D printer. So I made up pieces like this that'll go in there instead, and it will look pristine. Okay, so I'm just waiting for the thing to print a test piece so I can see how well it fits and make any adjustments that I need to. And there we go, just for that one piece, took 1 minute. Now I gotta print out a whole crap load. And there we go. The thickness and everything, just like in the photo that I saw, looks really good. I'll take these old ones out and replace them with these brand new ones. In that one, in that one. I'll have to redesign different ones for the lower bays, but other than that, this is looking really, really good. There we go. There's all the ribs. Just gonna finish installing them here now. Let's see, I'm designing ribs for the lower landing bays. So let's get the rest of these puppies in here. Got to clean them up first a little bit, and then I can install them. Some points here are a little bit of a snug fit, but that's good. It means it's going to hold everything in place. Just keep going till they're all done. And there we go. Looking good. I just got to get the lower bays done and woohoo. And there we go. Got all the ribs in now. Looking good. And there they are, all painted up. Not bad. Okay, so there's still lighting I have to add here yet. There are little points in here that have to go in. I'm going to use fiber optics for those. So like one side is red and green. So let's say we're coming in. This side is green, and this side is red. And then the opposite way around here, green, red. And it looks something like this here, which is what I got to put on now. And so what I was going to try to do is drilling the holes and run the fiber optics down past the first rib here and have the LED right in behind, and the rib will help hide it, and maybe build some kind of unit around it, maybe. I don't know if I can't hide it enough. But I'll trim the LED as thin as I can get it, and then run the fiber optics to it. So I'm going to be using 0.20 mil fiber optic line here. keep doing that until I get it all done, and then we can work on the LEDs. The greens and the reds. You see, I got them all thinned out there. Looks real good. Just gotta test them all, make sure they're still working okay, and then we can get them in place here. So I'm gonna run fiber optic lines. I'm going to drill a hole through there for the fiber optics to fall through, and then melt the ends right up to the edge there, and then put the LED right up against the rib there. And then, yeah. Okay, I got some fiber optic strands there. Okay, let's get those in place. I just got to get the LED in place there, put it right up against where I melted the two fiber optic lines together. Alright, so I got a 360 ohm on the green and a 1K on the red. Let's do a quick light test, make sure they're actually going to turn on. Good. Nice. Okay. It's working. So I think maybe I'm going to squeeze these down a little bit more if I can. And then put some kind of a cover over it, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, here we go. Good. I got the glue all over the LEDs. I'm going to paint those the inside color there. This is the only place I want the LEDs to shine out are on the ends there. And I get to get the positive and negative lines hooked on here. Still got to figure out how I'm going to run those. Probably just run them around through here and out and connect into the ship. Probably the same with this here. Just run them along here and up. So, okay. And there we go. All done up. Looks really messy, but good thing about that, you're not going to see it. All the wiring going up here, put the arm there. When I put down the base on here, I'll have to do a little bit of notching for the wiring here, but that's no big deal. Looks pretty good. Quick little light test here. Not bad. You can see them all lit up there. And we turn this off. Make it a little bit easier. Not bad. Looks good. 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 Well, that's it for this episode, everyone. In the next one, we are going to finish off the landing base and putting in the landing lights on the ends of the runways. Please like, subscribe, comment, don't forget to share, and click that notification bell for any future uploads. See you all again in the next one. Bye bye.